Hey there, about there in YouTube land, where you at? I'm gonna do this video here. I'm gonna show y'all how to play Bourre. This here is how you play Bourre. Alright. It's a game, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's just a regional game. Like, I don't think you're gonna find people outside of coon-asses from Louisiana playing fucking Bourre. Alright? So, these are the cards I'm gonna be using. It's the Bicycle Black Tiger. Here's the jokers and shit. This is an extra ace of spades they give you. I guess if any of y'all want to go here and redeem a savings or whatever the fuck it is they're giving you, you can go do that or whatever. Alright, so anyway. Let me show you how this game goes. You ever seen Interview with the Vampire? It's the game Brad Pitt and them were playing in the beginning. Let me explain how the betting goes first, and I'll tell you the gameplay. This is the type of game you can lose a lot of money real quick. You know, you need at least 3 people to play the game. You can play with as many as 6. 4 to 5 is the best to play with. When you play with 6, you have to limit how many cards you can draw. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. That's gameplay. Let me show you how the betting goes. Say if there's 4 of us playing, everybody antes up. Okay? The cards are dealt out. The game is played by winning tricks. And you got 5 cards, so there's 5 tricks. So if there's 3 people playing, because one person has the option, when you're playing with 4, one person has the option of sitting out. Okay? So if 3 of us are playing, 2 can win 2 tricks, 1 can win 1, and that's a split pot. So everybody would ante up again. Okay? Now we play another hand. Let's say this time all 4 people sit in. All 4 people are playing. We have another split pot. 1 wins 2. Another one wins 2. 1 wins 1 and 1 wins none. When you win none, that's a boo. Okay? So we would all ante up again. Well, the 3 of us that didn't boo would ante up again. The person who booed would have to match the pot. That would be their ante. So it would be double this plus what we all just put in. And then the shit can happen again. So this can get really large fairly quickly. This is how you play. Alright. The dealer shuffles the cards and shit, whatever, right? Hey. So the dealer deals. Everybody gets 5 cards. Okay? Now, there's another version of this where you deal, when you're playing with 4 people, you deal out 5 hands, which is called the widow, but we're not going to get into that right now. Okay? The 5th card the dealer gets, he flips over. Whatever suit it is, that's trump. This is kind of like spades and draw poker in a way. So diamonds is trump. So you would look, say if you had an ace of an offsuit, you might want to keep that. Maybe not. Let's see what he would have. Diamonds. Doesn't have shit. 1 diamond here. 2 aces. Alright, so anyway. So, going from the dealers, and it shifts, you know, every time the deal goes around. So starting to the dealer's left, the first person has an option. He can either stay in or get out. Okay? This guy might get out or whatever. If he stays in, then the next one, you in or you out, right? So then we start playing. Now, here's another thing. When the dealer deals the cards, if he turns the trump card, the card indicating trump, over before all the business is settled of everybody drawing their cards, that's a boo, and the dealer has to match the pot. All right? So, sometimes the dealer might sit out, you know, even though he's got 1 card, you know, 1 trump for sure. So anyway, there's a thing that's called the cinch. If you got the ace, king, queen of the trump suit, you have to come out with it, and you have to come out with it in that order. If you don't, you boo and you have to match the pot, okay? So, if you don't win any tricks, you have to match the pot. If you're the dealer and you flip your card over before you're supposed to, you have to match the pot. Now, when you're cutting, say whatever trump is, what was it, diamonds or whatever, all right? So say, clubs come out. Clubs goes all the way around. And when it comes to me, say if I'm the first or the last or whatever, I have to throw my highest when I'm cutting, all right? Now, say if someone throws out the ace, and I only have like the jack and the deuce, I don't have to throw my highest, only when you're cutting. I only have to jump over you if I can. I don't have to throw my highest if it's just throwing it away. All right, you follow? So if you don't come out with the cinch, the king, the queen, and the ace of trump, if you have it, you have to match the pot. If you don't cut with your highest card when you're cutting, when you're the first one cutting, you have to match the pot. You booed, okay? When you win a trick, say if this was a trick that was, all right, that was one. When you win your trick, you don't turn them over because somebody might call a renege. Hey, you reneged. You didn't cut with your highest card. You got to match the pot. So you have to leave your tricks like this. If you turn them over, you booed. You have to match the pot. So, like I said, between the splits and the matching, it's kind of like spades. It's kind of like poker. It goes real fast, and it's fun as fuck. If you're playing with friends, you might want to limit, like the pot on the boo. Like if you're playing for quarters or nickels, $1 boo. If you're playing for dollars, or $5. You ain't got to put more. Even though it might be $20 or $30, you don't have to match all of it, right? So, like I said, it's kind of like. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to say I'm the best spades player in the world, but I'm probably in the top 2. I might do a video about that. Tunk. Oh, I play the fucks out of that too. Any kind of fucking cards. I might do a spades video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Anyway, that's how you play booray. My best advice to you, if you come to Louisiana and somebody's like, hey, you want to play booray, and you might be like, well, I've seen Elmo show me how to play. My advice is don't play with them. If they're a coon-ass, don't play them at their own game. You're gonna lose. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, peace out.